Hi everyone! I thought I'd do a really quick review on my A5 Hobonichi cover in Burnt Honey by Naked Cow. I did a prior video. As you can tell, this is a little bit different than your standard Hobonichi cover. It's been distressed, and I did a prior video on how I did it and why, because it was a little unexpected, but I loved how it turned out. So this is just going to be just a basic review on the notebook itself. It took me forever to figure out which leather and which color I wanted to do. I knew I wanted this Hobonichi cover because I have an A5 Hobonichi that I use consistently. But I'm so happy with this leather choice. The craftsmanship is just amazing. As you can see, I asked Joey for the lumpiest, bumpiest piece of leather with character he could find. And boy, did he deliver. Look at those wrinkles. That's exactly what I was going for. This pebbly, wrinkly piece with so much character. As soon as I opened the package with those wrinkles, I was ecstatic. It's exactly what I was looking for. The stitching is impeccable. Like the craftsmanship put into this notebook is just amazing. I highly recommend Naked Cow because these notebooks are just, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. The notebook itself has a really cool magnetic clasp. I just love how that works. And it just snaps closed. I like the way that functions and the way that looks. The inside, it's not really set up exactly how I want it to be set up. I just kind of put a bunch of things in it because I just wanted to put my notebook in and just use it right away. So I probably will redo what's in these pockets and what I store in here. But these are, I mean, they're so generous in size, these pockets. And the leather it's got a few scratches and dings already, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Look at that pebble. Oh my goodness. In this pocket, I've been keeping my Hobonichi writing board, just some ephemera and things I'm going to probably journal about later. This pocket could hold so much more. I mean, look how big that is. Which I haven't figured out if I'm going to put more stencils in there or what I'm going to use that pocket for. These pockets are designed for the Hobonichi stencils, which I don't have. I just have some, kind of page flags and other little things in here. I don't know that I use stencils in my journaling all that much. This is just a bullet journal stencil. So I don't know. I probably won't put that in here. I might put more washi samples in here. This is just more ephemera and pictures, some of my favorite pictures I have to do something with. This is the cool business card. It's so cute. That came with it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so there's a lot of storage in this side. I had asked for the closest to turquoise, like a dark turquoise elastic that he had, and this was the color he gave me, and I love it. I just kind of keep my Hobonichi cover slipped underneath there, and then you can hold your pages, as you're working, which is kind of a cool feature. This is just kind of what's all tucked away in my journal. If y'all ever want to see a flip through, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know. This is just basically just a bunch of art journaling and things of that nature. Yeah, I've just kind of been experimenting with different formats and such. So that's what's in that side. And then on this side is another flap, another page holder, pen holder, more pockets. There's so much storage in this, it's amazing. I have some more stencils in here that I've got from Etsy shop, which if you are interested in that, I can always find you the link to those stencils as well. And these are more like bullet journal stencils in there too. I don't use them that often right now, just because I'm kind of more journaling in a more freeform you know, more freeform manner. So I don't really use them that much, but I stuck them in there anyway because they fit. The only thing that I would have probably done different, and this is just a personal preference, is this flap. Just because I don't have that Rhodia notebook that fits in this slot, and it didn't occur to me to edit, you know, to customize this in any way. But that's okay. I have been, and I wish I had it. I don't have it right now. There's a little narrow notebook, that Hobonichi Weeks notebook. Not the Weeks itself, but that really thin notebook. I've kind of stuck that in here. It just holds my reading list and things of that nature. I don't know that I would have put this pen holder here, and I'll show you why. And it's just my personal preference. It's nothing wrong with the design or anything. My pen is pretty fat. It's a TWSBI Diamond 580, and so when everything is all said and done, and and when it's closed, there's just a fat bump back there. It's great because everything is in one package. But for me, I just prefer my notebook to totally lay flat. Again, like I said, I'm a weirdo. It's just a personal preference. So if I would have done things differently, I would have probably asked Joey to omit this pen loop. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame. If I can get this out. I would have asked him to omit this pen loop, and I probably would have asked for just a regular pen loop right in here so that my pen could have sat in this gap, so that it would have been more flush. Like this would have been flush and the notebook would just be not as bumpy. But like I said, that's just a personal preference. I probably would not have even done a floating pen loop because I wouldn't have needed it to come out like this, because once the flap is open, you won't see it anyway. So if it were flush, I'd have just pulled the pen out, pulled the flap open, and then just started journaling. So it's not that big a deal. I'll probably find another use for that flap, or, you know, I probably won't carry this pen in this notebook even. And I don't know what I would have replaced this with. I might have done more of like the KB pockets, you know, the KB style pockets like this. Or, you know, I would have even have done just a plain secretarial pocket, just to put more little odds and ends and stuff in that side of the notebook. But like I said, I've been carrying my Hobonichi memo book. And you know what? I'm going to go get it because I'm going to see if I can find it. Hold on one sec. Ha! I found it. So this is the thin notebook I was talking about with the Tomoe River paper in it. I just have put my reading list in there. So it fits. Like I just would stick it in here like that. So it fits in there perfect. And then I just haven't been really using this pocket, this one here, for much. Maybe I'll put a smaller pen in there eventually, or I'm not sure. But that fits in there. And I might probably get that skinny Rhodia notebook, or maybe that, I think I'm pronouncing that right, the Nemosini notebook. I gotta see which paper I like better. Or I might even I have some loose Tomoe River paper. I might even just make my own insert for here. I might do that. Use what you got, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, so that is basically, that's the only thing I would do different. And that's not anything on Joey. That's just my personal preference, and I didn't even think to customize. It didn't occur to me to do that. If you're on the fence about getting the Hobonichi cover for your A5 Hobonichi or other A5 journals, I hope this video was helpful, because it's worth every penny. It's a beautiful, beautiful notebook. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.